evening, chocolate lovers. Welcome to Chocolate TV episode 79, and I think I'm gonna continue my vacation streak. Last time I tasted 2 chocolates given by a friend, I would call him. This time I'll take and retaste a chocolate that I bought in Margaret River, Western Australia. 70% cocoa and 51-52% cocoa I bought in United States, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Company. Sorry about that. I tasted these last week, not on the English show but on the Swedish show, and see if I can stand by my number. Chocolate tasting, as always, it's 3 senses. It is how they look, how they smell, and how they taste. We don't care much how they portray sound-wise. Rocky Mountain Chocolate Company, dark chocolate they call it. It's 51-52% cocoa, cocoa count, and it's quite dark for being around 50% cacao, and it's has a reddish hint to it. Thick pieces, really to munching down on. But let's see if there are any chocolate scent. And there is dry cedar box, chocolate powder, slight hint of cream and sugar. Maybe some cinnamon as well. Yeah, dark chocolate nose. Good. Let's taste it. Tasting, as always, try to make the chocolate liquid in your mouth so it can coat your tongue and all your taste buds. Don't just bite and swallow, just bite it up until small pieces melts easier in your mouth. First off, kind of sweet, and then there's a dry chocolate feel with some coffee mixed into it, mocha. Continues to be quite dry. The sugar effect comes and goes in waves. And there's a mixture of chocolate and coffee on the back end. It's still quite dry. I stand by my number last week on the Swedish show. I gave this 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. It's a decent score. It didn't cost me much. I don't remember how much, but it was in a Rocky Mountain Chocolate Shop show in Wilsonville, Oregon. Yeah, let's go on to the Australian kind. Found a small chocolate factory in slightly north of Margaret River. Margaret River is a small town in Margaret River, which is a peninsula Western Australia, 3 hours drive south of Perth, and very famous for its wines. So, in the middle of the bush I found a chocolate company, and of course I have to taste it. I've tasted the 56 and now this is the 70. Also that dry cedar box wooden character on the nose with a hint of sugar and a hint of vanilla. Also almost like dried up parchment paper and a tiny note of red berries. Yep, let's taste this one. A bit more dense than the last one, but still there's a initial slight sugar attack, and then comes the chocolate. In this case even more coffee grind, dark chocolate powder. Feels very dry, a bit gooier actually than the Rocky Mountain. And that dark coffee flavor lingers. There's no acidity, no red berries as I imagined on those. It's more like, hey, we got some hard roasted hazelnuts, and we got some coffee, we got some actually, yeah, dark chocolate. And we got a dry feel to it. The back end is very dry. Your tongue in your mouth just gets dry. Well, I stand by my number last week on the Swedish show. This is a 6 out of 10. Not bad, not good, not excellent, but decent. Yeah, that's it for this show. And I think I'm gonna kick back and see what next week. Maybe we do a chocolate wine tasting, some sort. That would be great.